Morning, Coach. We'll get started.
Good morning.
With Mullen and then Dave.
Hey, Coach.
Morning.
Wanted to start you out with the Cardinals question. At least from the outside looking in, they do some kind of unique.
Everywhere, this is for you.
What's going on, you guys? It's your boy Joe Castro, aka Philly Fresco. Early morning with it. Gotta work today, so gotta do it. You know what I'm saying? But just watched the Doug Pederson press conference. It started off weird, but probably the most excited I've seen him in a long time. I'm gonna give you a couple takeaways from what I saw or what I heard, I should say. But before we do that, obviously, you know the drill. If you're new, if you're not new, if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe. Make sure to like the video, share the video, do all that. Just press a bunch of buttons while you're here. Leave a comment. Show your boy some love. We heading into Christmas. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait. I ain't getting nothing, but I like holidays, man. I just like Christmas. I'm not gonna have to work. It's a beautiful thing. So let's get right into it. So Doug Pederson had his press conference this morning. Like I said, he started off very weirdly happy that he wasn't asked about the quarterback situation, which that's basically what it was. He got asked about the Arizona defense and he was like, "Oh, good. It's not going to start with how's Carson doing." But either way, he gave credit where credit is due. The Cardinals, although they've been slipping lately, they do have a decent defense. They have a good defense and they have a fast defense, and they can, I wouldn't say keep up with Jalen Hurts, but they'll definitely be in position to stop him a lot of times. It's going to be a lot different, in my opinion, than what we saw against the Saints. I think the Saints are a more traditional defense. I think they still have Kendricks over in the Cardinals, if I'm not mistaken. Could be totally wrong on that. But either way, they have a lot of speed. So should be an interesting battle between him and Kyler. I know Kyler's a little bit banged up. Ankle injury, had a shoulder injury not too long ago. So we'll see what we get out of him. Hopefully he's 100% because I want to see a good game at the end of the day. But it's a game that we can win. And this is where it took the turn that I was kind of, I was shocked in. So after Doug gives everybody, on the defense, well, he did that towards the end, but he gives everybody credit on the offense. He gives Jalen Reagor a lot of credit. He gives Jalen Hurts a lot of credit, to the point of even saying Jalen Reagor and Jalen Hurts' work ethic was comparative to Jerry Rice, which is kind of weird. But either way, he said that a lot of the offensive, they just want to stay out on the field, that Jalen Hurts is just commanding the offense. You know what I'm saying? He had a lot to say about leadership. Half of me wants to think is he kind of taking a little shot at why Carson is not playing? I don't know. I'm sure a lot of people are going to take that as that, but he was saying that he's a great leader, that he just has control of that offense already, and that they want to play for him, for all intents and purposes. It was an interesting, route to go for him. But I think that Doug looks like he really believes in this team. They kept asking him, about his coaching and, his experience with now 3 different quarterbacks trying to go for a playoff run, or at least the NFC East title, So it's interesting, that he's now a little bit more gung-ho than ever. I've never heard him give these straightforward of answers, and that it's kind of exciting. I feel like we have a chance to win against the Cardinals. I think before he said all this, we had a chance. I think our defense is going to be the key right now. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, we have a lot of injuries. Hopefully, we can get Slay back. Hopefully, Maddox. I mean, it is what it is. Hopefully, we can get Jaquette back. I forget how he says. He said a lot of good things about him. He said that he's played a lot for us and he's shown a lot of flashes. He said he really liked, what's his name? Drawing a blank. He was talking about Kayvon Wallace, said, he was happy how he came in just basically cold and made an impact. He was talking about a lot of young players, and it seems like he's trying to look towards the future. It looks like we're not getting rid of Howie. We might not be getting rid of Doug. The way that he's sounding, he doesn't sound like a dejected head coach like he did in the first half of the season. So it's interesting. You know, did the New Orleans Saints game, you know, make Carson Wentz the odd man out? It's going to be very interesting. Especially if Jalen Hurts goes out here and performs better as a passer. That's what if we can see him put up 250, you know, maybe a 300-yard game and still have effect as a runner, it's going to be scary hours for Carson Wentz. None of these teams that we face are going to be obviously near as good defensively as the Saints, but you still are. These are all obviously must-win games in the sense that you still want to win. As a franchise, you don't want to go out losing. You know, just Jason Kelce said it the best. He did like his press conference, I want to say it was 2 days ago. And he said, as a franchise, you have to have the mindset that you are winning every game. You know, whether you're 1-15, whether you're, you know, 2-14, whatever it is, you have to go out there every week and try to win. Because at the end of the day, this isn't basketball, like he said, to his credit. And one player doesn't change a franchise. It might help you, but it doesn't change it. So I understand a lot of us would love to add a top 10, you know, top 5, top 7 pick, whatever it may come out to. But realistically, that's not going to change what this Philadelphia organization is going through. Obviously, there's players that can definitely help us. Don't get me wrong. But it sounds like Doug does not at least feel like he's going anywhere, especially if he can, you know, pull out another win or two, or all of them and really make the playoffs. It'll be interesting. It'll be very, very interesting. So I like this press conference. I don't know why I keep watching these and putting myself through them, but this one wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. I didn't throw anything, didn't break anything, didn't turn it off halfway, you know. I was happy how he gave credit where credit is due. You know, last week I feel like he was kind of on the fence about Jalen Hurts. This week I feel like he jumped over that fence. I feel like he maybe just broke the fence and was like, "Nah, this is my guy." I don't know. There's a lot to take from it. So I'm gonna leave the link to the video in my description. So if you guys want to go over there, watch it for yourself. Come back here. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. How are you taking it, man? But it is what it is, man. It looks like Jalen Hurts, at least for this season, is our guy. You know, hopefully Carson Wentz can come back, and hopefully we get this Happy Doug. You know, I'm not mad at Happy Doug. Happy Doug is okay with me. But other than that, y'all know what it is. It's Fly Eagles flying. We out here. Peace.